Welcome to the NASCAR Miscraft Cup Series Christmas Dash. This is a 2.5 mile racetrack where the drivers go 200 miles an hour plus. And these guys will be running bumper to bumper and nose to tail, side by side, all the way through 3, 4, maybe even 5 wide throughout the race. This is a 4-lap race. We will have no cautions as well in this event. It will be a fantastic race. 40 cars ready to get rolling here, and they will be drafting each other, trying to pull each other back, trying to get to the lead, trying to do whatever they can. They know that there are no cautions. That means this race will be relentless, and whoever comes out on top will most likely not be the winner. But let's see the starting lineup for today's race. In row number 1, you will have the 42 of Kyle Larson alongside the 88 of Dale Earnhardt Jr. And then behind them you'll have Denny Hamlin in the 11 and Jamie McMurray in the 1. Behind them you have Danica Patrick and alongside her teammate Tony Stewart. Then you have the historic number 3 of Austin Dillon, and then you have Chase Elliott, the rookie, in the 24. And then you have Brad Keselowski and Kurt Busch. Behind them you are going to have Landon Castle and Brian Scott. And rolling up behind them will be Jimmy Johnson alongside Chris Buescher. And then you have Casey Kane in the 5 and Ryan Blaney in the 21. And then you have Kevin Harvick and Carl Edwards. Behind them you will have Martin Truex Jr. and Matt Kenseth, 2 Toyotas in the field. Then you have 2 Fords of Joey Logano and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. And then there's Kyle Busch alongside Trevor Bayne. Behind them you will have A.J. Allmendinger and Reed Sorensen. Behind them will be Paul Menard and his teammate Ty Dillon. And then there is Clint Bowyer alongside Matt DiBenedetto. We have Ryan Newman and Cole Witt. Behind them you will have Michael Waltrip and Michael McDowell. And then you have Eric Almirola and Bobby Labonte. And then you have Casey Mears and Alex Bowman. And rounding out the field is the 7 of Regan Smith and the 51 of Ben Kennedy. Alright, there's your starting lineup for today's race. You have 40 cars, like I said, 4 laps, no caution, and well, this is going to be a very, very intense race. And we are ready and set to go green. And it's Kyle Larson and Dale Jr. leading from the line. Already in the tribal, they're making 3 wide for the lead. It's Hamlin and Dale Earnhardt Jr. splitting Kyle Larson down the middle. He's going to fly way back. Danica Patrick got loose off the front end of the 3. Everyone evades to the high side. They're going to try and stay out of that trouble, but everyone trying to get back into the 3 wide formation as they head on the back straightaway for the first time today. Everyone trying to find a lane to get to the front of the pack, and Denny Hamlin's blocking every which way he can, getting loose in front of cars as they head down to 3. Tony Stewart with a full head of steam. He's got his teammate Danica Patrick behind him. They're 3 wide for the lead up here. And here's Dale Earnhardt Jr. trying to battle back for the lead on Jamie McMurray. He gets spun by Larson into McMurray. He slides down the inside of the racetrack. They check up. It's Danica sliding as well in the background. 2 cars on the inside. Everyone trying to avoid the 88 sliding down the inside of the racetrack. He hits the wall, comes back up the racetrack, falls right back down. And what an intense first lap already. And here's the replay. It looked like, oh, the 78 just came down and maybe got into Larson, then clipped him, came down to Junior. Everyone just got shuffled up, and then Danica Patrick was the one to get the worst out of that one. But very fortunate circumstances for a lot of drivers, especially. And meanwhile on the back straight, we got Kyle Larson spinning. He's in the trucks, into the rest of the pack on the outside. Jimmy Johnson in the air. He's flying. There goes Kurt Busch involved, and many more cars piloting into the snow. And it's insanity to strike on the back straightaway. It looked like Kyle Larson tried to change lanes, got clipped by the 38, and, well, a lot of cars just seem to get caught up. But meanwhile, we're on the front straightaway. Look at the huge head of steam that outside lane is getting with less than 2 laps to go. And all 4 Joe Gibbs drivers that are up in the front of the pack, they're going to block that long train of momentum that was coming. Here comes Stewart and Dillon on the inside. And there goes Hamlin to block him. He goes back up in front of the 19 to block his teammate. He flies down the inside of the racetrack. He's on his roof. Now there's 3 cars involved. They get picked up by the avalanche down to the infield. But Kyle Busch makes a humongous move down to the inside of the racetrack to try and get around the 4 of Kevin Harvick. And in turn number 3, it's the 19 and the 20 with the top 2 spots out of 4. And Kyle Busch trying to bowl his way through to the lead. And it's Keselowski pushing him. Here they come into the tribal for the final time. Trouble with Stewart flying in the cut tracks. Kennedy hard hit as well. There goes Menard. Dillon as well. McMurray's around. But 3 wide racing for second. Now it's Keselowski trying to pull back on the 18. But he's going to be clear coming off the making of turn number 2. On to the back straightaway for the final time. Labonte and Regan Smith trying to push each other to the front. Kyle Busch gets loose. Cars wrecking in the back. They're 4 wide for the lead as Kenseth dives low on Busch. Here they come into turn number 3 for the final time. It's Edwards with the lead, but they're wrecking behind them. There goes Kenseth, then Busch in the outside wall. Keselowski's involved as well, but to the line. It's going to be Harvick. No, it's Edwards. It's going to be Edwards to win at Miscraft Superspeedway. And it's Edwards. Congratulations to Carl Edwards and whoever, wanted him to win. But hey, we had an absolute rampage of a race there. Hopefully you guys did like it, and it was pure adrenaline from the end. But Dale Earnhardt Jr. came back from his first crash, and he finished 6th. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy the race, here are your results, and I will see you later.